Hello, my name is Linda Valentino. I want to thank you for taking a few minutes out of your busy schedule to view this video. I am currently the state representative for District 134 in Saco. Over the past 4 years, I've worked on a variety of issues that have affected Maine, Saco, and individual constituents. As a member of the Appropriations Committee, I worked to reduce over $200 million from the state budget, which was necessary due to revenue reductions due to the slow economy. I was a tireless advocate, though, in the budget for senior citizen programs and for making sure that tuition increases were kept to a bare minimum for the University of Maine and the Maine Community College system. I believe in affordable college education for all of Maine's students. During budget deliberations, when Thornton Academy was slated to have a reduction of over $1 million, I was the key broker to broker a deal to restore over $600,000 in the proposed cuts to Thornton Academy. In the end, we produced a balanced budget without raising the sales tax. I gave lengthy testimony before the Taxation Committee, urging them to come up with a tax reform program, which would have reduced the income tax rate from 8.5% to 6%. This would have been funded by extending some sales taxes to luxury services such as massages, Botox treatment, and hair removal, just to name a few. This would have given every Maine citizen who works additional money in their paycheck every single week, and they would be able to make the decisions whether or not they wanted to save the money or whether or not they wanted to spend the money and how they wanted to spend the money. Plus, I successfully sponsored consumer legislation on gift cards, where credit card companies now can no longer charge dormancy fees on gift cards. This means that if you have a $20 gift card, it's still worth $20, whether you use it a year from now or 18 months from now. One item that has always been very dear to me has been anti-bully legislation. I've worked for the past 4 years to have legislation go through on anti-bullying. We were very successful on this 2 years, and I continue to be a huge advocate on anti-bullying in the schools. I have also enjoyed a close relationship with the schools. In addition to helping Thornton restore the $600,000 from proposed budget cuts, I also was very successful in getting the Maine Supreme Court to come to Thornton Academy to do actual Supreme Court hearings during trials. The students, the faculty, and members of the public were all invited to attend these, and it was a very successful event. I also go into the political science classes for 2 days, and I've done this for the past 4 years, where I give a lecture, and we also do question and answers. I give the students behind-the-scene looks and feel for what is really going on in Augusta. I also enjoy all of the 4th grade classes that go to Augusta. I go up to make sure to be with the classes, to give them tours. It's a great time for all of the students to show them the Capitol, to have them go through the State House, to sit in the chamber chairs and to pound down on the gavel. I've also gone to Burns School to give lectures to the students and prior to them going to Augusta. When the students were disappointed that they were not able to meet the governor when they were in Augusta, I called the governor's office and said, "Governor, I really think you need to come down to Saco to see these students," and he couldn't agree more. So we had a special assembly at Burns School for all the 4th grade students who had gone to Augusta so that they could personally meet the governor. The governor is just one of the many people that I have brought down to Saco. During school consolidation discussions, I had Sue Gendron, who is the Commissioner of Education, come down to Saco to give a special forum for everyone in Saco, Dayton, and Old Orchard Beach to come together to have questions answered on the school consolidation. I also urged the Public Utilities Commission to have public hearings in Saco when they were doing the proposed expansion lines for CMP. I felt that it was not necessary for all of our citizens to go to Augusta to testify, that they should come down to Saco and hear the people right here in Saco. We had a huge meeting with about 50 people coming out from Saco to give testimony. On September 16th of this year, I was also able to put together an oil, energy, and tax rebate expo at Saco City Hall. Those who attended were the State Treasurer, the State Energy Director, and agents from Maine Revenue Service, Maine State Housing Authority, York County Community Action, PROC, and AARP. They took applications for all residents in Saco on a walk-in basis, which helped Saco residents because they did not have to go through the mirage of telephoning, making appointments, and waiting 6 weeks to get an appointment in. This was hugely successful, and they took applications not only on oil, but on weatherization programs and on tax rebate programs. As your state representative for the past 4 years, it would be impossible for me to say that I have pleased every voter on every issue, on every vote that I have taken. There's always two sides to every story. I can only assure you that I have worked tirelessly on every issue and done my homework and done research and tried to base my decisions on what would be the best for the majority of all of the people. I am asking for your support on Election Day. I hope to meet as many of you as possible. I will be out knocking on doors from now until the Election Day, and hopefully we will have an opportunity to chat. Thank you.